Hello and welcome. In this video, we will learn about class selector and ID selector. Okay. Now I will go to the folder and open the web page. I have made few changes here. I have brought back the paragraph to black color. Okay. I have brought back the paragraph to black color and I have added one more section here. Okay. One more H2 heading and one more paragraph, almond milk. Alright, now let me open the style sheet in Notepad. Okay, and let me open the HTML file in Notepad. Alright, so I have my HTML file here. Okay, now let us take a case. Let us take a case before I explain ID selector and class selector. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 H2 headings here. Alright. Now if I go to the style sheet, I have H2 here, okay, from the last video. If I say color blue, okay, if I say color blue, save it, refresh it. I will get all the H2 headings in blue color. Correct? You know this by now. But what if I want this and this in blue color and the last one in green color? Okay? I don't want all the H2 headings in blue color. I want 4 in blue and the last one in green. How to get this? To get this, we use selectors. Okay, we have ID selector and class selector. We generally do not use ID selectors because it has a disadvantage which I'll be explaining soon. We use class selectors most of the time. Okay, now let me explain ID selector first and then come to class selector. Okay, here I want almond milk in green color, correct? I want almond milk in green color. So let me go to the HTML file, okay, and search for almond milk, which is here. So here I will be using ID selector, alright, ID selector. Now the syntax for ID selector is this, okay. We use ID attribute and inside quote we mention something. Okay, so I will use it here. I will use it here. I'll say ID is equal to and inside quotes I have to mention something. Okay, now you can mention anything here. You can mention anything. I will say ALM. Okay, ALM for almond. Now I have mentioned ID is equal to ALM. Now we will save this and go back to the style sheet, okay, and in the style sheet we will say hash ALM, okay, hash ALM. Why ALM? Because that is what we used here. So whatever you put here you have to use here. Okay, so let me hit an enter here. Okay, and ID selectors are recognized by hash. Okay, ID selectors are recognized by hash symbol. So you need to use hash first. Alright, and then rest of the things are same. I'll say color and green. Okay, color and green. I'll close the bracket. So hashtag ALM color green. Now I will save this, come to this, refresh it and see the result. So I have ginseng, cinnamon, fenugreek and turmeric in blue color but almond milk in green color. So what has happened is this has been applied. This has been applied and this has also been applied. Now hashtag ALM means it will search for an ID with ALM. in it. And when it gets that, which is this, it applies this to that particular ID. Okay. So green is applied to this H2 tag. Okay, this H2 tag. So we have 4 in blue and 1 in green as we want. Okay, as we want. Now this is the use of selectors. Alright. Now let me take next case. I want 1, 2, 3. Okay, these 3 in blue color, and I want turmeric and almond milk in green color. So let me go back to HTML and search for turmeric. So here I will say ID is equal to, and in quotes. Okay. So here I have ALM, correct? So let me use ALM. Okay, ALM. Because I have already written code for ALM, correct? ALM. So whatever I have here, I have here. Alright. So let me save this. And let me refresh it. And as you see, turmeric also comes in green color. Okay. So turmeric, almond milk, both are in green color. But the thing is that you cannot have more than one ID selector per page. Okay, even though this is working, your ID should be unique. Okay, your ID should be unique. That means you cannot have ALM as ID more than once in a page. Okay, more than once. That means you need to have this as something else. So let me give it as TUR. Alright. So this has to be only once in a page, and so I have changed this to TUR. Now let me save it. And let me refresh it. Okay. So but here this is not in green color. I wanted it to be green. That is because we have defined the codes for ALM only. And now if we want turmeric in green color, we need to say TUR and then COLOR, color, green, and let me close it. Okay, let me close it. So let me hit enter here so that it is easy for you to understand. So let me save it and let me refresh it. So now turmeric and almond milk both are in green color. Okay. So this is the disadvantage of ID selector. Alright. So you need to have separate codes for both the IDs. Alright. So one or ID should be unique per page. That means you cannot have more than one ID per page. Alright. The ID should be different. So here this is different. If you want to have an ID for this H2 element, then it should not be TUR or it should not be ALM. It should be something else. Even though this works, even though giving this or this works, but we do not have more than one ID selector. Okay. So this method increases the number of lines of coding. So you can see this is extra, correct? Even though we were able to achieve the result using this is extra. And to overcome this, we use class selector. Okay, class selector. Basically, it is very simple. Alright. So all you need to do is replace ID by class. Okay, so let me go for this class. Okay, so instead of saying ID is equal to ALM, you just have to say class equal to ALM. And here too, class is equal to ALM. Now class can be same. Okay, class can be same. That means you can have ALM here, ALM here. and you can have as many number of classes in a page as you want. Okay, so class ALM, you can have one more class ALM. Class is equal to ALM here. Alright, class ALM here. So let me save this. Alright, but you cannot have same IDs for multiple elements. Alright, so now let me go to this. Let me delete this. And now we have already written for ALM. Let us save it. Okay, and let us refresh it. But now you see that all are in blue color. But we had written code to get the ALMs in green, right? We had written classes. But this is class and not ID. And class selectors use dot instead of hash. So if you are using class selectors, then you have to use dot instead of hash. If you use ID, then hash. If you use class, then dot ALM. That's all. Okay. So let me save this. And let me refresh to get almond milk, turmeric and fenugreek in green color. So rest two are in blue color. Alright. So if you have let us say 50 H2 headings in a page and you want 45 in one color, blue, and last 5 in green color, then you can use class name same, okay, same class name for last 5 H2 heading tags and write a code like this to get the result. Okay, so that is the difference between ID selectors and class selectors. ID selectors you can have only once per page, but class selectors can be as many number of times. Alright, so ID selectors are of limited use and we commonly use class selectors. Okay, class selectors. Alright, next what I want to say is about comment. Okay, about commenting. So you know about commenting in HTML, correct? You know about commenting in HTML. In CSS, we start comment using this and star. Okay, we start comment using this symbol and star. What is this? This is forward slash. Where is this? This is next to shift button, right shift button. Okay, and this is star symbol available on your keyboard. Okay, you have to press shift and 8 to get this. Okay, and then the comment that goes here, the below are for class ALM. Alright, and then you have to end the comment with the same thing. What is it? Star and forward slash. So basically this and this is used for commenting in CSS, and in between these two goes whatever the comment that you want. Alright, so that's it for this video. Go ahead and use these two selectors. And try something new. Practice. Okay, practice, and then move on to the next video. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and thank you for watching.